Good morning, everyone. It's about 8:30 a.m. I just woke up, slept in a little bit today. Thought it'd be fun to grab the camera and start filming myself right away. Show you what I look like when I wake up in the morning. Try and keep it real on the channel. But anyways, I just got this GoPro Hero 10 in the mail last night. I ordered it right when it released. And I'm a huge fan of GoPro. I won the Hero 1 in a video contest when they first came out, and I've used them ever since for various types of projects for my professional career and also for fun, just making these fishing videos and getting out there and exploring and sharing my journey. But anyways, I figured we'd go out and make a fishing video with this, first day with it, and see how it goes and performs. One thing I've noticed about it already is that it does not shoot 1080 24 frames per second time base. That's how I make these shows, so I don't know, I guess it's going to come out in a firmware. Hopefully it does. But for today I'm going to shoot in 4K 24 frames per second and see how it goes. Let's test this new camera out. Alright, say goodbye Hero 9, because we are in Hero 10 mode. Alright, so we just made it out to the park. Got the camera in super view still. Also got the colors in neutral setting. The sun is inside of a cloud right now. It's kind of a partly cloudy day, so we get to see both sides of the color spectrum. But anyways, to start off the test, I think I'm going to take this tripod and put it roughly 20 feet away. Again, the camera is still in super view. So I'm going to start off this direction and go through the different focal lengths. Alright, so here's the super view setting. Again, I'm roughly 20 feet away from camera. And this is the wide view. Standing in the same place. Alright, and now we're in the linear view. Standing in the same place. And finally, we're in the narrow field of view, standing in the same place. So we are now back in super view mode. I'm gonna throw the camera on the chest mount and get to fishing.
Are you using hooks without any barbs on them?
Yeah, you want me to show you?
Fantastic. No, you're all good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I
You
crush them every time I start with a new lure.
Fantastic.
And single hooks always.
Yeah, awesome. Have a great day. Good luck.
Thank you. I've been filming for about 45 minutes now, and the battery is at 14%, which is pretty alarming. The Hero 9 lasts a lot longer than that, so okay, that was weird. So the battery just shut off the camera at 14%. It's pretty alarming. I didn't get an overheat issue or anything, but kind of a bummer. But yeah, let's move spots. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. I'm going to change the battery out. All right, we got a fresh GoPro battery on there. That was super strange. The camera just died at 14%. I've never had a GoPro do that to me, so pretty alarming. The processor is definitely faster though. Like scrolling through the menus on the Hero 9, you'll get all jammed up, but on this one it's super smooth. But yeah, I don't know, that was really strange. Keep an eye on that battery thing. Oh, there we go. Got something. Got some decent weight to it too. Feels like a bass. Oh, he's wrapped up. Try to get this guy in here. Oh, huge crappie. Oh my gosh, this thing is big. Whew. Just shook himself off. Look at that guy. But yeah, I just put the new battery in and I'm already at 85%. It's not good. Well, everything about this camera is much faster, including the battery life draining.
This battery is running quick. All right, well, I'm gonna move on from this spot. The wind just knocked down a pretty big branch next to me. Seems a little unsafe. Oh, got him. Got him on that one. Nice. I knew something was giving me the munchies over there. What is this? Looks like a bluegill. Oh, it's a huge bluegill. Very nice. I don't know, the camera battery's driving me crazy. It's draining so quick. I'm already on battery number 3. All right, well, the camera just shut off. That was 12% battery it shut off. It's probably gonna shut off again. I don't know, maybe I'm in some weird power save mode. All right, so the camera just died again. That was 12% battery. Tried to turn it back on, but just kept dying. So I don't know, this camera's pretty unpredictable. Oh, got something. Oh, decent. Something decent here. Oh, nice largemouth. Heck yeah. Nice largemouth bass. Glad I had a fresh battery. This camera probably would have died. That barbless hook comes right out. Alright, buddy. Thanks for joining me for the GoPro test. I'll see you later. So the air temperature today is 73 degrees. It's pretty much ideal. I don't know what these batteries would be like on a cold day. Oh, got something. I got something. It is true. I have something. Don't know what it is. It's a bass. Nice bass. Little micro bass with that GoPro Hero 10. I think I'm gonna cut the camera and put it in slow motion mode for this release and get this bass on his way. All right, so kind of a bummer. I didn't realize you can't shoot slower than 60 frames per second in 4K Super View. So you got to go to like a wide mode or something for that. Another kind of letdown about this camera, because I like to record 240 frames per second in 1080p for the slow-mo shots. Oh, got him on that one. Feels like another bass. Yeah, another bass. So I don't know. My GoPro experience so far today is a little more negatives than positives for it being an upgrade, you know? Another little mini bass. I don't know. Everything today so far is kind of, I don't know. I'm having a harder time filming with the GoPro Hero 10 than I am the 9s. Ooh, got something. Another bass? Wow, crushing it with the bass today. Now that's true micro fishing right there. All right, buddy, see you later. So yeah, the camera just shut off again at 34% battery. It said it was too hot. It's 73 degrees out right now, so it's kind of strange that it would overheat like that. I hope all these problems are because of the 4K, which I don't want to even record at anyways, but it's kind of alarming. I guess I'm gonna take a break, put a fresh battery in there, and let the camera cool down. So it's gotta be because I'm recording in 4K right now, but the camera's overheating after like a 3-minute clip. It's now saying overheating like every 20 minutes. Oh, got something there. Drag puller right here. Here we go, trying to talk over the very loud music behind me. Oh, it's a huge crappie. Oh my gosh. I think this is my PB crappie in Prospect Park. Look at that champion. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah. All right, let's let you free before this camera shuts off from overheating again. Later, buddy. Here we go. I'm in the strike zone. Let it drop. And then steady retrieve. They want that steady retrieve today. Oh, got one. Got one. Got one. Oh, crappie. Another crappie. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Later, buddy. I gotta roll out of here soon, so I might have to catch y'all back in the lab, but look how beautiful that fish is. Oh my gosh. I love the pumpkin seed. That's my favorite one. Oh, micro bass. A lot of these small guys. Oh, micro bass. So I just replaced the battery again. That time the camera cut out at 11%. All right, well, I just broke off again. The bass are still biting, but I really want to get back to my laboratory and edit this footage. From like a production standpoint, today was pretty much a disaster. In between spots, I ended up having to shut the camera off to let it cool down. It's 73 degrees today and like kind of windy, so it's strange that it'd be shutting off that frequently, but maybe it's just the 4K. So I'm gonna get back to the lab, look at the footage, and assess it from there. All right, so I'm back in the lab, about to dig into this pizza. It's kind of my tradition when I come back from fishing to download the footage, and then while the time of the footage downloading, I go out and I go get some food, usually pizza, because it's cheap and it's great in New York City. But anyways, this is a GoPro Hero 10 review. The reason why I wanted to do a test and review of this camera is because when I first got the Hero 9, I went out and I filmed a bunch of striped bass footage. It's pretty cool looking footage, but half of the screen was one exposure and the other half was another exposure. And come to find out, it was a firmware, it was a problem that GoPro had. They came out with the firmware and they fixed it. So the Hero 9 was great ever since. But anyways, I wanted to do a kind of test with this new camera just so in case I had the biggest catch of my life, I don't want to miss it. So anyways, I'm looking at the footage right now and it's pretty nice. I would say that whatever the new neutral color space is, it's got a lot more contrast. Like the blacks are just much heavier. So I'm probably gonna mess around with that, maybe see if the other color settings are a little less crunchy. But one positive of this camera is that the menu, like the scrolling in the menus on the Hero 9 is really buggy and it lags a lot, and they totally fixed it with this camera, which is awesome. It's nice to be able to like control everything easily. But from a production standpoint, this camera is a complete disaster. I was turning it off in between moving to spots just to keep it from not overheating. I was actively cutting the camera every like 5 minutes, and this is something I'm conscious with GoPros in general since the Hero 1, just with corrupt clips. I never run like an external battery to GoPros. That's like a really easy way to get a corrupt clip. And I usually cut the camera every 10 minutes or under every 10 minutes. I just re-roll it. And that's to save the buffer of the clip that was previous. Anyways, it's just like this little quirk that I found with GoPros to not get corrupt clips. But it's awesome they fixed the menus, like scrolling, but the battery is very inconsistent in how it reads out and it dies really quick. I was recording in 4K today because that was the lowest resolution that I could record in 24 frames per second, which is the frame per second that I record for this fishing show. And just in general, I prefer 24 frames over 30. So in 1080p, you can't record in 24 frames. So I was forced to shoot 4K. So the camera was constantly overheating.
And I was trying to give the camera the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, why would you have 4K and 5K available if you can't use it? So it's just kind of like, I don't know, these little quirks with this camera that make me feel like when I first got the Hero 9 and it was completely buggy, and they fixed it with firmware. So hopefully GoPro fixes the issues with this camera. I would say that the one that I'm holding right now is totally still beta. I don't know why they released it. And hopefully they fix it. I'm going to keep messing around with the color settings and see if I can get a little more out of the camera. But if you're looking to get this camera right now, wait until a new firmware comes out, or give it some time and get the Hero 9 in between, because the Hero 9 image looks just as good. And I have less troubles with the colors. So that's my 2 cents. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different than the typical fishing content, but I don't know, everyone uses GoPros when they go out and make these fishing videos. It definitely makes the most sense. You know, all of our gear gets wet in the salt water and raining, and it's just the conditions. The GoPro makes sense for making fishing content. So I know that the GoPro is the main deal for most. It's the workhorse for most fishing channels. So I wanted to do a review and like a test just to make sure, like the Hero 9, I didn't have the exposure issues again. And yeah, I don't know. I'm going to be using the Hero 9 until they come out with the new firmware. But thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you on the next one.